going on, guys? Thank you very much for tuning back in. Today, we are going to be taking a look at Adam Mark Explorers. This man here, Adam Mark, I watched a couple of his videos in the past couple months, actually. Yeah, he's been known to add in some overlays and to add in some sounds and god-awful music underneath his videos. Also, to preface this video, I was looking for a video that I wanted to do, like a top 5 like creepy videos to debunk or like to watch. I came across this video and I'm like, perfect, because I wanted to look into Adam Mark's videos a little bit more and deep dive into them, and top 5. So I mean, two of them collided, so here we are. And so this is the top 5 most haunted videos of the year, and it says don't watch alone. It's pretty much his compilation of what happened over the year, I should say. So let's get right into it.
I travel the world exploring the most haunted places on Earth, whether that's historic properties, abandoned houses, or forgotten buildings. Locations where voices are heard and movement is...
I gotta say this too, his voice does not match what he looks like. If that makes sense. If you guys heard his voice, his voice does not match what the facial... Anyway, he's a good-looking dude, but he sounds like an 80-year-old man. Like, if that makes sense.
Scene where no one should be. What you're about to see are 5 paranormal encounters that keep me up at night. Moments that were captured exactly as they happened, whether you've been here from the start or just discovering the channel now. I'm Adam Mark, and these are my top 5 scariest encounters of 2025.
Adam Mark Explores. All right.
Number 5. The Poet's House.
Number 5.
Left abandoned for years, we decided to investigate after reports of paranormal activity. What we didn't know at the time was that this would become one of the most active locations we'd ever explored.
Is there somebody in this bed?
We got the EMF already, the K2 meter.
In these beds? Go back to the end of this bed. You get that on there?
Yeah.
Yes, one more bedroom. Ooh.
Oh my god. American.
Well, did I miss something? Why was that like so shocking? It said American. Okay, cool. Like, and I love how he's so blown away that the EMF is going off. That could be so many things in that room. That could be her. I don't know what she has in her hand, but that could be so many things. It could be a cell phone. Anything in this room. I don't know why there's a vacuum there. It looks like this place hasn't been cleaned in years. That could be anything. Could be cables in the wall. Any fucking thing in this house could make that EMF go off.
You get that on there?
Yeah.
Yes, one more bedroom. Ooh.
Oh my god. American.
No way.
After getting some incredibly accurate responses on the spirit box and the K2 spiking in locations, we decided to use the SLS device, and that is when this happened.
Again, something on the bed. Weird. I just had a weird feeling down there.
It's attaching itself to anything that's in this room. It could be anything, like this door frame. It could be here. I don't know what this is, but it could be like, you just seen it. Let me my keyboard here. Let me go back here for a minute. You can see, like, it literally, there's that clock he bumped into earlier. It's literally attaching it to the clock. Like, it's attaching it. There again. It's attaching anything to the room. It's trying to like see. Okay, well, this is like it's almost wrapping around the clock.
I just had a weird feeling down there.
I'm sorry, but the stick figure wrapping around the clock is funny to me. And he's trying to pass that off as there's somebody in the room. Oh my god, it's paranormal. No, it's mapping out what it sees in the room. Let's go back to that. To me, anyway, I don't know about you guys. Leave in the comment what you hear. I hear like a tripod moving. All right. It's funny to me when Adam's like, doing his investigation, and just before the sound, which again I'm thinking it's a tripod or something, is moving. He kind of looks at her to give her like a signal, like, and then he looks. He's like, oh, what's going on? Watch very closely. There's the look. And then there's the it's like the huh? Oh, we're filming. So let's go back to that live. There's the look, and he goes, hmm. And then there goes the confused Scooby-Doo look.
After announcing I had a strange feeling coming from down the corridor, a loud noise comes from that very
There it is.
direction. Sounds almost like someone trying to
If I can reenact it, it's almost like a that's what he just did. Man.
push open the door.
I don't know.
That's behind you. Downstairs.
You just said it. Okay, that's funny. You just said it's behind you, and she's like, no, it's downstairs. It sounded like it came from behind her.
That's behind you. Downstairs.
He just literally said, oh, it's behind you. And she's like, no, it's downstairs.
What's it?
It's mapping out the wall.
Hello?
After discovering that there was nothing there to make the noise that we heard, I decided it may be time to leave the property for our safety, and that is when this happens.
For your safety, something was moved in the room, which I'm pretty sure she moved it, and now you're like, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here.
And those noises were like someone was trying to get in.
Right.
Okay, it's what?
Run.
Okay, it's what?
Run.
As I open the door to leave, a loud crash comes from behind Erin, almost as
Seems really funny that it's always behind Erin. It's always behind her. Like the noise, again, not even 2 minutes earlier, he admitted that the sound was coming from behind her, not downstairs. So it's funny now that he's running out the door or walking out the door. He hears a glass shatter or break, and she's like, run. Well, it's coming from behind her. So what makes you think she hasn't knocked something over or dropped something or tossed something? Or
if something was thrown
there's no camera on her, so we can't tell. So we don't know what's going on behind her.
at us from a dark room.
Okay, it's what?
She's doing a lot of it. Here's my whole take on this. Adam has been called out numerous times for being fake and for, putting up bullshit, videos or whatever. Maybe he felt the heat where he's like, I got to get somebody else involved. That way people don't think it's me doing this now. So now he has a second party that's moving stuff around and pretending that shit's happening. I mean, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong.
I can't see.
What do you think caused us to leave? Was it the angry spirit of a poet
No, it's your friend Aaron tossing shit around.
wanting us to leave his property, or something that scares me a little bit more? Was there somebody hiding inside the house the whole time we were there?
It could have been a squatter. It could have been somebody in that house the whole time. That happens in many, many situations. That happens in many, many videos that I've watched. It could be somebody hiding out. It could be anything. Honestly, that could be a thing.
Number 4. The Priest Cottage. The Priest Cottage in Leeds, an isolated house with a long religious history, and reports of activity that suggests something never truly left. After exploring the property, we head down to the basement, where we captured something we weren't aware of at the time.
This is where he prepared the bodies, apparently.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Was that a knock? That was a knock.
Yeah.
I'm going to enhance this. and show you guys. I don't hear anything. I hear like shuffling. I hear like her like moving, like you know what I mean, like moving around.
Knock then, you hear that?
Yeah.
How do you hear anything with the fucking music bed underneath everything? Like, he said there was a knock, okay, maybe, but the moan, you hear the music like pick up pace and you know, get higher.
Knock then, you hear that?
Yeah.
And again?
That was the bed then.
Whilst being distracted by the
Here's my pet peeve, and I've said this to everybody, to my wife, to everybody. My fucking pet peeve of all these paranormal teams and all these videos that I've watched so far, you don't replay anything back. Anytime there's like a spirit box or something like that and a voice comes out, you don't record it and you don't play it back. Like in our videos, at least, even if it's, you know, something we heard and you guys might not hear it, it's something we heard, we stop the video, we add that into the edit and show, okay, this is what we heard. And then we enhance the audio so that way you guys can hear it. Not one video have I watched in the past year have I seen anybody do that. Get rid of the music, edit what you heard into the video, enhance the audio, turn it up a little bit. That way we can all be like, yes, that's what we heard too.
knock I heard in the
I'm sorry, I'm getting upset because like this is my fucking pet peeve. Like if you're hearing things, as us, the audience who maybe enjoy your videos, if they're invested into the video, they want to hear what you're hearing. Remove the music and play back what you heard. It's very simple editing.
room, in the background, you can hear a distinct voice.
You're replaying the clip on YouTube, okay? Whatever, that's fine. But why don't you take that knock that you heard, enhance the audio, bring it back up, and then slow it down. That way people can be like, yeah, that was a knock. We want to, again, we invest our time into watching your videos. We want to hear what you're hearing.
We then decided to leave the property for an hour or so, leaving equipment running to see what would happen
Who's this girl? Is this another girl?
whilst the house was completely empty. This is when we caught something very strange on camera.
I feel warm fuzzies. Is that your hug? Can you sing for me?
You got a teddy bear here. You got a EMF bell or whatever you want to call it that goes off. An EMF reader over here that we know for a fact that this has been debunked I don't know how many times. And then you also have a fucking LED landing strip. This thing, like...
Can you sing for me?
Not only the equipment going off, but two very distinct knocks coming from inside the room. We decided to leave the equipment.
Can you sing for me?
Absolutely not. That does not sound like it came from the room. It sounds like it was coming from downstairs where they might be.
Can you sing for me?
Yeah, that was not in the room. That would have been a lot louder if that was in the room.
The paranormal activity
And he even, you can hear the white noise. He even tried to enhance the audio, and even him enhancing the audio louder, the knock was still very faint. So it was not in that room at all.
didn't end.
And they're in the downstairs dining room or kitchen, whatever, living room. They could easily just banged on something to make it look like, oh yeah, that was a knock.
There. Whilst conducting a seance, we caught this coming from the room above.
If you'd like us to leave, make a sound now, make a knock. Thud. If you're angry about us being here, let us know. The hell is that?
I don't know.
Yeah, let's go back to that. I'm sorry. I get a kick out of Adam's reactions to, huh? Like, there's a camera there. It's like, yeah. I love his reactions. Huh?
was that?
I don't know.
Just as I ask if the spirit is angry about us being there, several loud knocks come from above, almost confirming that they'd like us to leave.
If you're angry about us being here,
Wait,
let us know.
that sounds like shuffling around or something. They could have overlaid that. They could have done anyway. Adam is very well known for overlaying stuff. So, yeah, that could have been anything, shuffling, moving around.
Blocks have fell over.
Oh, you're joking. Oh.
Did you have a camera on the box?
The blocks have fell over. After heading upstairs to figure out what the knocks were, we discovered that the blocks set on the floor had been knocked over. Maybe by a passing spirit, maybe by somebody who wanted us to leave. Let me know what you think below.
No, you're not going to leave it. You had blocks. You had a fucking camera in that room. You heard shuffling or whatever. Blocks were knocked down in that room. Like, you left a camera in there. It's the same room that you had the landing LED strip, whatever the fuck that was. You had a camera in there, but yet you didn't see anything being thrown, tossed. You didn't show us anything from the, like, I'm sorry, but if something was tossed and I have a camera on it, I'm showing what was tossed. Like, that's showing you guys, that's evidence. Like, even if, dude, even if you, like, even if you masked it and faked it, like, give us something. Don't be like, oh, box was tossed. There's, blocks everywhere. Oh, well, guess you guys will never know. There was a fucking camera sitting in the corner of the room. And now you're making me do the high-pitched voice that I don't like doing.
Everything you got! Everything you got! Everything you got!
Number 3.
Right? Oh my God, Adam, come on, man.
Hell Hospital. From room to room, documenting what was left behind. We had an uneasy feeling, and then we caught this on camera.
Again with the teddy bear, again with the dead bell, again with the fucking REM pod that's been debunked millions of times.
No waiting rooms. Whoa.
I'm here for the chaos.
No waiting rooms.
This on camera.
No waiting rooms. Whoa.
I'm here for the chaos.
I heard a tap. That could have been them walking. That could have been them walking and stopping. The floor could have creaked a little bit. I'm here for the... They're using a spirit talker. Do I have to get into how shittily that app is on your phone? So we know it's bullshit. I'm here for the chaos.
You're here for the chaos.
Like, Adam's got to know by now that these fucking apps don't work. They're just word banks. That's all they are. They're just word banks.
Did you hear that on the glass?
Yeah, I did.
As I was about to enter this room, there was a small tap on the glass, almost like someone was letting me know they were there.
No waiting rooms.
That didn't
I
sound like
already
glass
had
at all,
a
but
bad
okay.
feeling about this corridor, and after hearing the tap on the door, I decided to let Sean wait behind and hold the door open, and that is when this happened. A door that has been open for years suddenly decides to close the second I stepped inside, and as you can see, I made no contact with the door whatsoever.
What?
Could this door closing be a spirit playing tricks?
Or a string. It's funny how, like, you ran out of the room and the camera was facing the opposite way. Every time something happens like this in these videos, they never show, like, that. And I know, I get it, like, you're scared, you're bouncing the camera around, but, like, to me, if I'm doing another, like, investigation or whatever, and then, like, something happens, I'm like, I gotta catch this. I have to, even if I'm freaked out, I'm like, I have to see this because I have to show you guys. This is proof. This could be string. This could be... Anyway, we're going to slow it down a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna say it's a string, and here's why. There's something right here that's shining. That, and now, I'll play devil's advocate. That could be the door handle with like the light from the flashlight hitting it. Okay, but when you go further in, what's this? What is this here? Now, we know about dust and stuff, where dust can fly, but dust can fly, weird ways. And to me, considering the light here, like goes this way, I don't know. That just seems like way too. I don't know. That just seems like way too like straight to be dust. That could be like a wire glint. There's something here too. If you guys see right here, there's like this weird blockiness right here. I'm gonna say it's some kind of string or yeah. Anyway,
Playing tricks on us, or maybe it was me stepping on an old floorboard. Either way, it gave me chills. To be certain, the hospital was haunted.
so he doesn't know what it is. He's like, well, it could have been me. It could have been. I could have brushed it with my jacket. It could have closed. It could have been one of those doors that have the slow hinges. We've all seen those. You know what I mean? Where you hit it and like it slowly goes. Could have been anything. I'm gonna say that to me personally, and this is just my opinion, I see a wire glint. I'm sorry, that's just me, but yeah. Anyway, moving on.
I carried on the investigation, and that's when I caught something we didn't even see at the time. And this time, it definitely couldn't have been me, as we were on the other side of the hospital, conducting a completely different investigation. Is that why you're still here? Is it very traumatic for you? Did you see it? Let's take a closer look.
Did you see it?
You can see in the
What?
palette. You can. Take a closer
All right,
look.
we're gonna take a closer look because I'm gonna call bullshit on this one too. So you can see. All right. You can see something in the doorway here. Why that weird? Okay. If you guys have a good eye, which I'm going to admit that I don't, but I've literally like I'm like this far away from my monitor, so once this movement starts happening, what is up here? What is this? See this? There it is. You guys see that flexing? Now, nothing is moving here. This is a still frame. Right here too. Look, there's some kind of shadow here. Like this is flexing here. Even the light here. Now he said that they're not even in that room, right? So this light, you have to pay real close attention. This light dims just ever so slightly. Look right here. This light gets smaller. You can see right here. Right there. You can see it kind of like, yeah, I'm going to call bullshit. I'm going to say it's a masking.
You can see in the palliative care room something slightly pulling on the door, trying to escape. We had so much.
And there was like a weird little cut there, was there not? Hold on. Yeah, there was like a weird little... Right there. You see that, guys? Like, you can see it right here. It's like a weird little... Yeah, right here. You can tell there's like something flexing here, too. Yeah, dude, come on, man.
We had so much activity in Bronigarth Hospital, it was hard to just pick 2 moments. But these 2 do definitely give.
Sounds like a door. Sounds like a door. Let's see.
As Sean stood in the doorway,
apparently you
a
didn't.
single strand of her.
How do you not see that? Like, if you've seen something moving and you don't react, dude, you're standing right in front of her with 2 lights on. Look at this. Like, she's illuminated right here.
Sounds like a door.
It's almost like they planned this. Almost it's like they, well, I mean, they pretty much did. But it's like, he's like, okay, I'm going to keep the light on. That's going to move. And then later on, we're going to be like, I didn't even see it. Oh my God. You have 2 fucking lights on her. All right. Let's break this down a little bit.
As Sean stood in the doorway, a single strand of her hair raises
A single strand? That was a chunk, sir.
up into the air. Let's take a closer look.
Yeah,
Sounds like a
please.
door.
All right, here we go.
Let's take a closer look.
Sounds like a door.
Masking, or it's a piece of string, because right here, see that little flex? And everything else in this video is still. Look, everything. Everything. And then all of a sudden, like, even this is flexing. So he's done this. He's masked this, or like string, or again, I don't know exactly how he's done it. That was a weird. Oh, come on, dude. Okay, now look at this. This is so fake. Look at her face. Look at her hair. Like, everything is not moving except for this part here. Look. This whole wall here, where the hair is moving. All right, I'm done with this. Let's go to number 1. God damn, dude.
Holly Lodge in Liverpool stands on ancient land, long tied to stories of haunting and unrest. Some believe whatever was here before the building never left. Needless to say, whilst investigating, it didn't take long before the paranormal activity reared its head.
I mean, we can push our way in here.
Jesus.
It's watching you.
It's watch.
Again, with the spirit talker, or the necrometer, or the necrophonic, or with a fucking ABC beat. I don't know. They're all shit. They're all fucking shit.
Watching you.
Almost immediately after whatever's there declares it's watching me, you can hear 2 loud bangs coming from the other side of the room.
It's watching you. It's watching you. It's watching you.
You know what that sounds like? And again, someone else has already debunked this in another video he's done. It sounds like a drum. It sounds like a drum set, like a bass drum, or like a snare, like a dun dun, or a tom or something.
It's watching you.
It sounds like a bass drum. And again,
Hello?
I've seen videos before where they debunked his other videos where it was a fucking drum kit. that he was overlaying. That definitely was.
the room.
Listen again, guys.
It's watching you.
And I'm going to enhance that, by the way. I'm going to show you guys what I'm hearing.
As I hadn't explored the whole building yet, I decided to push forward to see if I was alone there.
Horrible things happened here.
Yeah, like fake bullshit.
Horrible things happened here. And you can't leave? Oh my god, these stairs. Ugh.
Don't be afraid.
Oh my god, these stairs. Don't be afraid. You'll just break your neck. It's fine. It's cool. We got... No, never mind. We don't have insurance. Never mind.
After investigating the rest of the building, I discovered I was truly alone here. So I decided to set up a spirit...
What about all your ladies you had in all the other videos? What happened to them?
Like so. Can you do that? It's hard because there's...
Knock.
Because there's...
Knock.
And there's the culprit. Spirit talker.
It's hard because there's...
Knock.
I mean, that could be such a wild coincidence that, you know, he said he pounded on the door, pounded on the wall, and it said knock. I mean, these spirit talkers, they do listen, by the way. They do have AI, they do listen, and they do, you know, sometimes like say what you've been saying all along. So if you keep yelling into it, eventually it's going to say what you said. You know what I mean? So if you kept yelling knock, it will say knock eventually. It's just a word bank. It's all it is. So this is just a wild coincidence that he did that. We all know it's bullshit. We all know the spirit talker is horrible. It doesn't work. It's just a stupid app on your phone. And this is just a coincidence.
Come on, it doesn't get more relevant than that.
It does. And the thing is, knowing Adam's videos and seeing his Adam's videos before, he could have easily done that. Like, he could have had knock on the spirit talker, then filmed him knocking on the wall, and then reversed it in editing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would not put anything past this guy.
Can you knock for me? Knock, knock, knock. And it says knock. Come on now. Let's stop playing games.
Although
He's trying so hard to convince us. Like, come on, dude. Let's like, it's gotta be that. Like, no.
this is extremely relevant, it's what happens towards the end of the session that really sends chills down my spine.
Head to the back of the building away from this traffic. See if we can get anything. But they do seem hostile and they do not seem to want to speak to me.
As I'm ending the spirit box
I didn't hear shit. I heard music. That's all I heard.
session, I noticed that the spirits are hostile towards me, and as I state this, you can clearly hear a disembodied voice in the background.
Where?
To speak to me. To speak to me. To speak to me.
After hearing what I believed was a clear voice and checking that there was no one around,
Let's go back to that again.
To speak to me. To speak to me.
It almost sounds like it's his breath. It almost sounds like he's like
To speak to me.
I had a video, we did a video, I don't think it was ever put up, but it was a video of us doing a quiz or something, and I made like a throat bubble. You know when like you have a throat bubble and like it comes out? And I thought it, like when I went back to editing, I was like, oh my god, that's a noise, it's a sound. It was my throat. Is it so far-fetched to think that he just had a weird like you know, like a wheeze a little bit in his throat? Because his mouth and face is doing that breathing. I don't know how to explain it, guys.
Ground.
To speak to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's either overlaid or that he's doing that with his mouth, that he's not realizing he's done it with his mouth. So he's going, but it's coming out as, well, you can hear his voice. It's very like, you know, raspy.
To speak to me.
Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. Man, again, guys, this is, if you hear something else or you You know, if you think something else about all this, to then please let me know. This is just my opinion, honestly. It's just what I'm hearing or what I'm seeing. And if I'm wrong, I mean, I'm wrong. And if there's something else you hear and you want to debunk it yourself, I mean, please, by all means, leave a comment, and also subscribe and like, of course, because again, we subscribe back to every subscriber, and we also comment back to every comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Oh man, this is like the fourth video I've seen that I just can't get on board with him. I just can't do it. I tried so hard to like the guy. I can't do it, man. Like there's so many things that are like red flags for sure. All right, guys, take care. And if you have any other video suggestions, please let me know because I would love to see them. All right, guys, bye.